What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have something exciting going on. This is an Ultra 4 chassis from 124th_RC on Instagram. So I won this chassis through an Instagram contest, and I've never won anything in my entire life, so I'm super excited to finally win something and it to be something so awesome like this. So like I said, 124th_RC on Instagram had a competition to raise some followers, and I happen to be the winner. So here is the flyer where it kind of displays where I won. This is his profile. So yeah, this is a contest. So this is an Ultra 4 chassis. This is 3D printed by himself. So this whole chassis is $27 shipped to anywhere in the United States. So that's pretty freaking budget friendly for what you're getting. So I did have to take my my rock bouncer buggy, that glitter thing, off, and so I used that chassis to go on to this build, and I'm pretty happy about that because that last build was super heavy and I couldn't really crawl over anything because of the weight. So I'm really excited to get this Ultra 4 chassis, and so it looks pretty freaking awesome. It's got the mock cage. It has spots for lights, which I've put in. I gotta paint those red in a little bit with some like nail polish or Sharpie or something. Included was a mock radiator fan kind of thing. It goes up here. Got some wings. Got like it has like a mock hood scoop up there. This thing is really freaking cool. Lowers the center of gravity a lot more compared to my other build, and the conversion was pretty simple. There's you lose the frame rails, and so you kind of use these four screws right here on the skid plate on both sides, and that's the replacement. So it was pretty awesome if you ask me. So this is probably one of the most challenging and the most fun things I've ever done with the SCX24 platform. It took me some time to kind of fit all my electronics and my motor and everything in there, but it was manageable. So I am running the stock ESC. I'm running the FreaKin Komodo, and then the FreaKin Lizard in the rear, and then I have a whole battery down here. So when the first time I tried to put everything together, I had the FreaKin Tigu in there, and it's a lot bigger than the Lizard, so it was pretty stuffy in there. So I decided to go with the Lizard instead, so I removed it from the deadbolt. So right now the deadbolt doesn't have any FreaKin in it, but that will change down the road. But Calvin, 124th_RC, the creator, he said that this is specifically made for the Tigu, and included with that are a couple of 3D printed mounts that I ended up not using because I went with Lizard instead. But definitely, if you have a Tigu, you could use that. I believe you can run this with everything with stock electronics, of course. I'm just fortunate enough to have the FreaKin stuff. So it's pretty easy. So I double-sided taped the stock ESC to the roof, and then I have the motor right here, the FreaKin motor. And then back here, I was able to kind of just stuff the Lizard in because it's so small. So that was really advantageous with that. And I have the battery right here where the ESC normally goes. There's a 3D printed mount here that you can't really see. But for now, I like that setup. I'm definitely have to do some kind of Velcro or something. Maybe put like a Velcro on the ESC tray and a Velcro on the battery so it doesn't slide out. Right now, it doesn't really slide out anyways, just to be proactive about it. But the conversion time for all of this was about maybe an hour. I'm a little bit slow and I was gonna record it, but I failed entirely, so you didn't get an install video. We are doing a walkthrough video, but yeah, so it was pretty freaking awesome. Up here in the front, my Emax servo is now replaced and it fits perfectly in like the grill area. That's awesome. One thing I have noticed is that the flex is kind of non-existent because the chassis sits so far down on the I guess the axles, I guess. So I've invested into some new shocks, so hopefully those will come soon. What else do I want to say? Oh, so the links. So these are RC Addiction 19 links, and Calvin kind of told me, I was asking him some questions, and he said that the deadbolt links in the rear and the C10 links in the front work best. I only have one pair of deadbolt links, and I'm using those for another build. So I do have C10 links in the front and the back. You can tell that I have the C10 links because, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it, but the diff cover right here, it's not straight, it's kind of tilted back more at an angle, so you can kind of tell that the links are a little bit too short or something happened here. I really don't know what happened, but yeah, so that's worth noting. I did go through with a drill bit that is provided, and the drill bit was so small that my drill couldn't even clamp onto it. So there's a really easy solution where you just grab the tape, or you grab any kind of tape. I used painter's tape, and just wrapped it a couple times around the drill bit, and then I kind of clamped it into the drill, and it worked perfectly. And before I put everything together, I just went back through and made a second pass of all the holes that needed to be drilled through again. So that'd save me some time. All of the screws down here are kind of the ones you use with your stock SCX24, so I don't need to buy anything from down there. But I did need was it 2, 4, 6, 8? I needed 8 screws for the wing and for the mock radiator. So I had those in my spare parts bin, so that wasn't an issue for me. But if you don't have spare screws, you can definitely have to look into something. But yeah, this is a really cool setup. I do have the FreakinTech, like I said, in there, so it crawls very slowly. Now my servo's working again, so I'm excited about that. This has such a lower stance compared to even a deadbolt, so that's something to worth note. And overall, this is, like I said, this is probably the most fun I've ever had with the SCX24 platform. So a lot of people do paint these, and I don't know, I think I kind of want to go with the black look, but I'm going to try to put some decals. I just don't know what kind of decals I want yet. So I'm definitely going to put some decals, maybe like a number and maybe my logo or something, who knows. But you can definitely paint this if you'd like. Overall, I'm really super happy with it. It looks super dope. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty awesome, pretty easy to build up. And I just want to say thanks again to Calvin for throwing that contest on. Can't believe I actually won something for once in my entire life. That feels cool. I can't wait to get this thing out on the rocks. So thanks guys for watching. That's a quick little video on the Ultra Ford chassis by 124th_RC on Instagram. If you have any inquiries, definitely send them a DM. That was $27. Such a great value. I mean, it was $27 shipped here. Well, I didn't pay for that, but if you want to, it'd be $27 shipped. And that's cheaper than the links. The links were $80 alone. So there's an insane amount of value right here if you want to see a different alternative chassis or body style for your SCX24. So I've been rambling, and I'm gonna cut right there. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.